Okay, it's time for my second favorite mod of all time. Now, going through everything in here and Don't Starve Together, of course, there's a few things that stand out. But which one is my second favorite mod? Let's see. What would be my second favorite mod? Some people might say geometric placement, but also combined status really makes the cake. Combined status really makes it so you're able to see multiple different status on the top right of your screen instead of just one regular thing. It kind of showcases a bunch of necessary things. Like, for example, it shows like what what season it is, and some other status stuff that you might just prefer to see rather than the generic stuff that you see all the time. So for me, combined status is actually my second favorite mod, and I'll showcase what it does. Now, in second place also is geometric placement. So two mods really stand out for my second favorite mod. And, it's hard because honestly, like to tie them up like that, it doesn't really make any sense because you're like, well, which one is your third favorite? Well, don't worry about that yet. So yeah, combined status and geometric placement, you both tie it because, they're really good. So let's go ahead and show you what these mods are all about so you can kind of get just an idea. Now, I've kind of showcased what the combined status mod does. So if you don't know what it does, I will show you here in a second. And geometric placement is really easy and honestly just makes the world look nice, especially when you're trying to make things look pretty. So if you are playing Don't Starve Together, and you want a world that's going to look pristine and everyone's going to like join your world and be extremely happy to be a part of it, well, then geometric placement is probably the mod that you're going to most likely want to get. Now, some people might looking at you and say, well, why would you do that? You're basically ruining a game that doesn't necessarily need to be organized so nicely. That's true too. You don't have to get geometric placement. All these mods are very optional and honestly not necessary. It's just that sometimes if you do want things to look a little bit more organized, and honestly, so many people use mods nowadays like geometric placement to make things a little bit more organized that sometimes you get in a world without it and it kind of like makes people feel a little weird. Like I've been in a world where geometric placement was disabled because I even remember a time when sometimes the servers were broken when you were using different mods. I don't know. And it was just weird to see. Okay, so combined status does exactly what you see here. It shows the days. It shows that it's autumn, then winter, then blah, 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 blah. It shows your health bar, your sanity, and your hunger, and then everything else that's around it too. So just really cool to see. It's obviously not necessary, but it's my second favorite just because I think it does a great job at showcasing things individually without confusing the player as to what's really happening. And of course, when nighttime is going to hit and all that other jazz that happens too. Now, the second favorite along the line is, of course, geometric placement, which I mentioned, where basically geometric placement will actually go through the process of showing a grid, which will let you plant things nice and perfect. And if you result in using my first mod called Action Queue Reborn, you can hold and auto plant as well too, which coincides with geometric placement, which is really nice and makes things super easy. So once again, if you are looking to auto plant or do whatever or make things look pretty, geometric placement is probably your favorite mod of time if you are just like me, and it might be even your favorite mod of all time. But of course, combined status, you win second place for me too. So two mods win second place. Stay tuned for my third and my last favorite mod of all time. Now keep in mind, I do have a list of giant mods that I like using, but these are my top three. So I hope you enjoy them. I'll see you in the next one.